like my style, go ahead and give me one mic. Everybody's got excuses, but you got one life to live, one life to give, one moment, one opportunity. Boy, that's it, and it's all said and done. When the going gets tough and the tough gets going, you just go ahead and run. Cause opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. They're being constructive or they jealous of the outcome. It's not about the times you fail, it's about the times you got up. And I don't even care what the fuck your excuses is. Fact is, you just playing the cards of foolishness. What you think I'm dubious, you gotta get up, get going and just move on. Don't look towards the past, you gotta groove on. You procrastinating now, you gotta get that motivation. I already created a track called Inspiration. Gotta get up, get going and get fucking hype. Go ahead kid, go ahead and live your life with no regrets, no regard all the fucking time. Cause I'm telling you, if you keep going, you go on. End up in the same spot you've been in all your fucking life now. Tell me now who's winning. Opinions are like assholes, everybody.
Welcome everybody to Thursday Rundown. I am Big Red and I'm with JLB.
That's the one, good sir. Welcome everybody to Wrestling Talk Now. We are here, of course, to talk about the wrestling, do a little recap, and talk about what kind of happened this week. Not a whole lot, but at the same time, a lot did happen. And I guess we could maybe, well, hold on, before we get to the somewhat big news, just in case you didn't watch Dynamite, because I think that's worth just at least mentioning right off the top of the show. But before I get to that, Kid Crazy is not here. And if we seem unprepared, it's because Kid Crazy is our note taker and he's never here. And a lot of things happen during the week, and it is what it is, but it's going to be a good time because, folks, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good one. So, breaking news. Oh, go ahead. One job. What's going on?
No, I like that phrase.
Oh, yes. It's my go-to taking shots. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. It's what I do.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday recap. We're usually on Sundays, but, Easter happened and other things, personal matters are happening this Sunday too. So we'll keep you guys posted though. We're Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it doesn't matter. We're still going to be here at one point, and we're always going to, try to give you the news of the week. And kind of just more of the breaking news right now, I guess, which is worth mentioning is the announcement that Tony Khan has made has been officially
announcement.
Huge, ginormous announcement that Tony Khan has made. Everyone was thinking it was HBO. Everyone was legit thinking it was an HBO streaming service for AEW. I just assumed it was going to be that as well. But no, apparently the Forbidden Door has been opened once again without Cody Rhodes this time.
Wide open.
Wide open, and they have announced that there will be a pay-per-view between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling called The Forbidden Door, and it will take place in the States on U.S. territory in Chicago at the United Center.
Yep.
I feel like it's called the United Center on June 26th.
Yep, at 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. and it's on a Sunday, so that means, of course, it's a pay-per-view. Only kind of makes sense for them to do that kind of show on a pay-per-view. They gave little hints. Adam Cole had kind of made the announcement, and he also made a pretty big announcement too that he was facing. I'm gonna botch his name.
Tomohiro
Ibushi. Is that what it is? No,
Ishii. I'm bad with his name too.
Oh, okay. So I am not a big New Japan guy. I know Kid Crazy is, and you somewhat are, Big Red. So for me, this announcement is like, okay, whatever, cool. But I get why the wrestling fans are going apeshit over it. I get why those who watch New Japan, those who like New Japan. I only know New Japan from various moments. I know a little bit of the Bullet Club and so on. But this is certainly big news.
But you nailed it right there. Just the fact that there's a chance of having, well, not a chance. It's most probably going to be the main event, the Bullet Club versus the Elite.
Yeah, because we did see Jay White come out,
Yeah,
and he had mentioned that, listen, it's not about New Japan. It's really all about me, and it's about, as you alluded to, the Bullet Club and the Undisputed Elite. So
but my only not disappointed. The only thing I'm worried about is if Omega is not healthy for this pay per view. Because if Omega's not there, it's not the same. We need Omega for the Forbidden Door.
I feel like he's going to have to be there. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
no
know.
matter what, he's going to be there, even if he can't wrestle to the point where we see him wrestle. Even him just showing up and tagging in and out every once in a while. Like, I feel like he's going to be there in some way, shape, or form. He's not going to miss that. I
No.
don't see that happening. So we might not see the great Kenny Omega as we usually do see just in general when he is wrestling. But I imagine he's definitely going to be there. Or if anything, he's going to be pushing himself. I almost feel like Khan made sure that Omega was going to be fine, though.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, how much more time do you need? Let's go. I'm planning on doing this. I don't see him. He's going to be there for certain. And I, honest to God, don't think they would have done this if Omega wasn't 100%. Because, yeah, I don't know. I honest to God, don't see that happening.
I really hope so. I'm really excited. Just the dream matches we could have, with Akaida, with I was blown mind. I was speechless. Speechless.
You were blow minded. I
was blown mind. I was
You're
blown
mind
mind.
blown.
I was mind blown because there's talk of this and that,
Right.
but for it to actually happen, it's
pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Pretty big. It's pretty
did
big.
New Japan did it already with Ring of Honor,
right?
And MSG.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's with All Elite.
That's
and
it.
I posted when I posted this story. I said it's gonna be the pay-per-view of the year. I called it already.
Yeah, I look, and I'm excited, but again, I don't know New Japan that well. So I am excited to learn more about New Japan. And this will get a lot of people who don't necessarily watch a lot of New Japan, like myself, to get more interested. I mean, yes, I did watch New Japan when it was Jericho versus Omega. You know what I mean? I made an effort of trying to grab that and watch that. So I know what it is. I know, you know what I mean? But I haven't definitely gotten the true feel of the New Japan wrestlers that were there. I personally don't like that dude that keeps coming in that smacks people. What's his name? The shoot fighter? The shoot fighter who faced
Joe.
Joe. Yes. Not Joe, but the other dude.
Yeah.
One job. See, this is why we need Kid Crazy. He's like the only like New Japan guy that knows.
I know who you're talking about, but I'm blank.
And unfortunately, Casey's not here to even nerd us up with his wrestling knowledge either. So that's very unfortunate.
I'm really bad with their names, but I know who you're talking about.
I mean, that's great. I mean, I know you know who I'm talking about. God damn it, Ken Crazy. One job, damn it.
Even if he's not here, he's always here. Suzuki, thank you.
Suzuki, that's it. Thank you, Costa. Even there you go. So he's still taking notes for us. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Thank you. I'm not a fan of his. Everyone goes apeshit over his whole shoot fighting thing. I didn't care for that Samoa Joe match at all.
Can I correct you?
You can try.
Okay, maybe you don't like. It's not that you don't like him. You don't like his style.
Yeah, and I don't like him because guess what? That's his style. That's his style. It doesn't matter if I don't like him.
You don't like strong style.
I no, that's not true. I like
we have a new one.
The one job thing. Yes, of course. It lives everywhere. I've been using one job for the hottest minute. Thank you for joining in, Abrosia. Much appreciated. She is an old schooler wrestling fan, so she hasn't been watching in a little while. Yeah.
Welcome.
So, Jesus, can you stop doing that? You're confusing
me. I'm so excited about the
pay-per-view. One fucking job. You're so excited about the pay-per-view still. It's June. We still got a little bit more of April, and we have May still to go.
I rolled on the calendar already. I told the wife, don't bug me. Don't
Maybe
bug
then,
me.
you know what? Maybe we'll set up me, you, Costa. We'll set up to actually go. It's on a Sunday. You're welcome. Thank you. Maybe we'll set it up that Sunday to maybe go watch it at someone's house or something. Whoever has a house, because I only have an apartment. So maybe we can do that. And Costa can school us on New Japan stuff. We're probably going to be watching. I'm probably going to be watching a little New Japan to kind of, once we at least get the card going, maybe to see, because they're most likely going to do legendary feuds from New Japan. So yeah, I'll definitely have to certainly check that out. This announcement is certainly great. It's much better than the bullshit announcement we got on Friday with the lights out and poof comes in a basketball player. Was that this Rampage? That was last Rampage.
That was last.
I'm still disappointed. by it. Okay. Like Tony Khan has to stop with the lights out. Well, we haven't been on though for like 2 weeks. So technically, no one's heard our opinions on that, which by the way, guys, we also do have a TikTok now. We're going to be shooting.
We're tickling talking.
We're tickling talking, absolutely, and we're gonna shoot a lot of shit over there. I feel like we almost need to use that as when we have opinions, we just fucking shoot them out.
Yeah.
So when it comes time for a recap show, we can review, because I don't know why I can't seem to remember and I can't seem to take notes. But Kid Crazy is hopefully still here helping us out. But yeah, so with that happening, yeah, it's true, because yesterday, but on Rampage. This Rampage, we had the
death match. Texas death match,
which was fun. I didn't mind it. It was pretty decent. Wasn't the best though. Maybe I've seen better from both.
Thank you, Costa. We appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, good sir.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
but
some wrestling fan you were.
Don't get me started. But I've heard
you can't start because you didn't watch. Go ahead. What did you hear, good sir?
That a lot of people did not appreciate the ending, because technically there was he made a crown with something.
He made a hold on. Let me. I don't know what
with the wire. He made a crown with the wire and he put it on Adam Cole on Good Friday.
Oh, well, sure.
A lot of people were complaining about that.
Yeah, but people complain about anything nowadays. I mean, I guess whatever, but I mean, it wasn't out of spite or whatever have you. But, yeah, no, but it was a fun match. It's just, I don't know. I think they got to hold off on the whole hardcore wrestling just for a bit. I feel like now they're just giving it a bit too much to the point where we're getting tired of it. At least that's how I'm feeling. Like I didn't even care about this coffin match that happened on Dynamite either.
No, like you can't do a coffin match. You cannot do a coffin match without having the Undertaker. I'm sorry. It's when you think coffin, I think Undertaker. You can't. It's
well, I mean, okay, fine, fair, but this also wasn't his best coffin match either. Like his last coffin match was much better, which I think was with his last coffin match. I want to say Miro. I might not be right on that though. I feel like Miro never had a coffin match.
You're talking about Darby?
Darby, yeah, because this wasn't his first coffin match. He's had a coffin match prior.
Oh,
like 2 years
really?
ago. Yeah,
I don't remember.
That's why they said he's undefeated in coffin matches. He had like one before or something. Oh. Yeah. But I was excited for it. But then it didn't necessarily, I guess, deliver. But it was decent. We saw Sting go apeshit again from the balcony.
He's gonna get hurt one day.
He's gonna break his ankle. He's gonna freaking. But you know what? I mean, kudos to him. The guy's 62 years old. If he feels he can still do it, why not? I don't see him wanting to get injured. And even if he does, he can always help the guys in the back, I guess. But yeah, definitely still a little scary. That's for sure. So we'll get to Dynamite, I guess. Rampage, honestly, there wasn't anything that crazy on that Friday, aside from the Texas Death Match per se. It was a decent. We did see the 3-on-3, which was a fun match too. We saw the Gun Club versus Combat Club, whatever the hell they're called. That was a
Blackpool.
cool match. Blackpool Club there. That was a fun match. That was really great as well. Um, they're really coming into their own kind of thing, and I think it was genius for them to put Moxley and Daniel Bryan together. I think
Yeah.
that's just money. Shut up and take my money kind of thing. So
Do you think it's just gonna be them three, or is it gonna grow? I hope it's just those three.
I think it's gonna grow. I honest to God think it's going to grow a lot more until they get almost
An NWO ish.
like an NWO of like pure elite athletes kind of ordeal, you know? So I think that's what they may. I don't think it's just going to be those three. They're not going to stop at just those three. Maybe 5 or something. I don't think they're just going to stop at 3. I mean, at the end of the day, though, I don't, who knows? But
I think
Why
they're
would they?
gonna. If they had and the fourth member, it should be what's her name? Who's gonna fight for the TBS title? They call her the Problem.
oh yes. Oh no. Why am I forgetting her name?
I see her face right in front of
It's
me.
the only one. It's the only one I'm interested in AEW aside from
Well, her. Um,
the Problem.
the
Oh,
Problem.
that's pissing me off though. Hold on. Keep talking though. I'll research that.
And there's Costa again, saving her tush. Shafir. What?
Apparently that is. Sure.
Shafir. Yeah. I see her.
No, that's not. Hold on, I'm checking. It's not even sure for it. Doesn't even sound right. AEW, the Problem.
I see her in the blood club. In the blood club. Yeah, in the Blackpool Blood Club. Whatever they're called.
Well, yeah, they're definitely gonna need to get a female soon. I almost feel like they're gonna also get. Yeah, well, they definitely have to get a female just to at least get that going. Their female is still very lackluster. The female division.
It's getting better.
It's getting better, but I mean, to the point where we are now, like it's still slowly. It's slowly getting better every week. The whole baddie section with the TBS champ is getting more, I guess, exciting, if you will. People are more getting into that as well.
Talking about the women division, did you see Bree's new T-shirt? I'm buying that new T-shirt, man. It's a beauty.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did not. I did not see her new T-shirt.
Britsburg, man.
Britsburg. That's not new though. Doesn't she already have like a Britsburg shirt?
But now it's with the 2 hockey sticks and everything. It's really cool.
Okay, nice.
Marina.
Okay, but that's not the problem.
What's the problem?
That's probably that. I'm saying that the code name, the Problem, I don't think is Marina Shafir.
That's her name. That's her nickname. The Problem.
No, but isn't what's her face the problem? It's unless I'm getting confused.
You're getting confused.
All right. God damn it, Costa! One job.
I don't know. You're confusing me with the question. Hello, WT Nation. This is what happens when we don't take notes. The MMA chick. Costa's asking you the MMA chick. Yeah, it's her. That's her name. Costa's right. And her nickname is the Problem.
Okay, all right.
You're thinking of the black.
No.
You're thinking about
I'm thinking of the other one. Who's the other one that has like a nickname and it's like a fighter chick nickname too? It's not legit Layla Hirsch. It's not her. Deeb. Isn't Serena Deeb called the Problem?
no Professor.
The Professor. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay.
Which
there we go.
which is gonna be on Rampage next week.
She is going to be on Rampage next week, fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
The same person that she's been fighting for the whole 3 months
Exactly.
to actually end the storyline.
Yeah, I mean, great. Cool. I don't care. Like, it's just they haven't developed actual legit story. I enjoyed Britt Baker's promo because it looks like she's going to be going after
And Jada is the solution. That's it.
and yeah, Jade.
Jada, whatever. Yeah, she doesn't interest me at all. Continue.
And yeah, so we're gonna see a Britt versus Jade Cargill, right?
We are.
Aren't we? Didn't she make a whole promo on her?
No, she was.
Okay,
No,
I'm getting the results up because
No.
holy shit.
no. She was talking about all the women that made it through for the Owen tournament.
Right. And that she was gonna face her next round. No?
The card's not up yet.
Yes, but that she was okay. I'm getting the
Jesus Christ!
I'm getting the
It's her, Jada, Storm. What are you doing, bro?
I am looking up at it. What are you doing?
I'm talking to you. And,
Yes, I am listening. I am actively listening. I can
but I'm telling you what's happening. You're not taking my advice.
Okay, go.
It's
What's
like-
the advice? Okay, so
advice.
please elaborate for all of us that don't
There is
know
no-
what happened on Dynamite.
There is
What was her promo?
The promo was about all the female that are going in the Owen Hart tournament, and she was insulting each one of them.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes. Okay, that's true. And then I just remember hearing her name, and I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna face Jade. But okay,
No.
no. Okay.
It's like when O'Reilly won, they put O'Reilly with Samoa Joe, but they said right after, this is not a match. It's just who are advanced.
Okay. That's fair.
But I would like to see O'Reilly versus Joe, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good time too. I mean,
Mhm.
it could very well happen. It depends what they would like to do. We're gonna see. When does it technically start? The first round.
I think it's the first week of May, so I'm guessing it's next week.
Okay. Yeah, or just the week after or something. Yeah, because they're
Yeah,
kind of
it's
just
the week
doing
after.
qualifying matches galore. So I'm just
It's
kinda
the week
like,
after, and then the finals is at Double or Nothing.
Okay. Nice. It's even weird for me that the New Japan guy is going to be in a qualifying match though. So I almost feel like Adam Cole is going to win
Yeah.
because I mean, unless he ends up being in the Owen Hart tournament, because whatever. I guess the New Japan guys are going to be here for quite some time,
Yeah.
at least until June.
Owen was in New Japan for a while, so
Yeah, that's it. So that might be cool. And Adam Cole doesn't necessarily need to be in the tournament either. So.
but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the finals, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I mean,
It-
we'll definitely give our predictions when it's closer to
Because
we don't know. I feel like they're just throwing people in it for qualifying matches. So
right, and plus I think he's not. He's out of the title picture right now, and they're putting Punk into it. So you have to
Yeah,
give him
that's it.
something.
no, that's it. So that is also a very interesting take on Dynamite. We had saw CM Punk go after Dustin Rhodes.
Mhm.
They had finally faced off. Dustin Rhodes mentioned that this would be a dream match of his. Punk had accepted. I personally did not watch the match because I was working.
It was one Punk was wearing the Bret Hart's colors, the pink and black,
Right.
and he was wrestling like Bret Hart. Very technical, always tacking the legs.
Right. Well, he's been doing that recently with a lot of his matches too,
Yeah.
right? Taking from old school matches, with Razor and 1-2-3 Kid, and then the
Mhm.
Brett and the Brett and Sean match. Was it Brett and Sean? Yeah, I think it was Brett and Sean match.
Yeah.
So he's been kind of taking matches from everywhere, and really cool to see that. So I definitely have to check that out because if he was really being Owen Hart style, which I guess makes sense because it was technically a qualifying match, correct?
No,
For the Owen Hart. No?
no.
Oh.
It was just a match like that.
Oh, well, that's a shocker. Why not just make that a qualifying match?
I
But
guess
I guess we know why because CM Punk is now going to be basically going after Hangman Page. I
Yeah.
like how they at least did that. That I did see when CM Punk was going to the back. Hangman Page was coming out, and they had
Mhm.
themselves a little stare down. I
Mhm.
kind of liked how they're going to continue to build that there.
Well, I think that's going to be our main event for Double or Nothing.
Yeah, most probably. I mean, I don't see Hangman losing it
Kid
before
is
then.
working.
Kid Crazy is working. So gotta work, gotta get that moolah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And so they really have to stop with Cody Rhodes in these promos for Raw. I mean, I'm happy that Seth Rollins was there this time to at least help him out.
Would you believe me if I tell you that I'm already fed up? Like I'm tired.
Oh, I'm fed up. I believe you. I'm fed up. I don't necessarily care anymore. Um,
No.
and I didn't even care. I love Kevin Owens, but I didn't even care for that match that they had because I knew it was just going to be a botch. Not a
The,
botch, but a stupid ending. So I just didn't care because I know how WWE works now, or I've been knowing, So
the only good thing, and if this and this is if it happens, if not if when, because technically he's gonna win the world title.
right.
Cody, we're talking about Cody, is that technically he was playing with the idea of bringing the old world title back.
Right, because we had also seen a report that the reason why Dan Lambert, the reason why Cody Rhodes had actually considered going back to WWE was because apparently Dan Lambert had handed him an old school WWF championship that I think
Yes.
is or not or something, an old school, but I think it was a championship that his father held or something. So I don't think it was a WWF championship, but it was something along those lines. And Cody was like, that was the moment I said, man, I gotta go to WWF and fulfill to do what my father couldn't do. Basically what he says in his stupid promos every week. To do what his father couldn't do and whatever. And if Vince can give me anything, if he never wants to listen to me, because clearly he never has been listening to me, because I hate everything that is going on in the business right now that he does. Don't give Cody the championship. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I don't want to see him as champion.
Well,
I don't care.
He's gonna win it. When?
I hope
I don't
not.
know. Well, what we do know is that Brock is gonna be at SummerSlam. That's a fact
We do know that. Is that a fact?
because he's on the poster.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Eh,
but they put people on posters, and
no.
that was legit released by WWE, though.
Yes.
I don't think that was. Yeah.
And
Oh, it's true because they're gonna have they're gonna need a lot of people to come back though. Keep in mind, like
and
they're
he was,
having a 3-stadium event of craziness.
and he was F5ing Kevin Owens on this poster.
Oh, okay. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though.
No,
He's not
but
gonna be facing Kevin Owens.
no, but he's gonna be there. Anyways, it's in the stadium, right? They're all in the big stadiums. They're bringing
Right.
the stadiums back. So
That's it. And there's rumors that John Cena's gonna be they're gonna need big names because they have 3 stadium shows on a month-to-month basis in that span of the summer months. So they're gonna need to do big things. So bring in John Cena, I don't know, randomly bring in the Taker, maybe randomly Shawn Michaels. They're gonna have to do something but yeah, for sure. So SummerSlam, Brock, that's usually when he comes back anyways, when he goes on his hiatus. He leaves after SummerSlam and then he comes back. He leaves after Mania and then he comes back at SummerSlam. So
I'm excited for the UK event.
it's yeah, I mean, it's been a hot minute. I think it's been since 2003 they've been there. So,
Been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, and they do tend to put on good shows there, obviously, because they don't go there very often. They freaking go to Saudi Arabia more often than they do go to the UK. But that's money. That's billions of dollars there when in comparison. So
That's true.
And then yeah, so I mean, the only thing that was working was with Cody Rhodes' promo was Seth Rollins being there. Seth Rollins mentioned there was a surprise opponent, and then it ended up being KO, as we mentioned. I'm so happy that Sonya Deville's gonna wrestle again, because I think Sonya Deville is a phenomenal wrestler. I just don't like that she's gonna be wrestling as a heel because she's gonna be shit, and I don't necessarily know why they're gonna be doing this with Bianca.
Well, you
Because
can't put
Bianca's
her.
obviously not gonna lose.
Well, you can't put it with Charlotte.
No, you don't put it with Charlotte, but put it with I don't know. Put it with somebody. Make it like her and like Natalia or something. Like she's, I don't know, like fucking Natalia doesn't do anything. So, because I feel like you have to make Sonya win. You shouldn't make her lose.
Why?
Kind of ordeal because she hasn't wrestled in a hot minute, and I think she plays the heel role well. It's just the problem is you can't have it on like a super baby face like Bianca or a Charlotte or a Becky sort of ordeal. And yeah, I don't know. It's just because I really did enjoy her wrestling. So I really don't want her to lose on her way back. Maybe this is just a one-time little thing. So then I guess if it is what it is. But
She had a match with Naomi a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago.
yeah, but that was nothing. That wasn't even a match.
What made it was nothing? It was a match.
Huh? Well, it was, yeah, but it wasn't long. Wasn't it like 2 minutes or something?
No, it was 2 minutes.
And it's not. It's 2 minutes and a half. And I don't mean to
See,
to disparage my
I like this girl. She's wise.
wrestling hasn't been good since the 90s. She's wise because she also hasn't watched since the 90s.
You do very well. You do very well.
Yeah, you did very well. Good job leaving the watching wrestling then and not continuing it like our fucking stupid asses.
Well,
because
wrestling's still
I
good.
mean, we've had good
WWE scrap.
moments though. We've had good moments. Well, I mean, not really, man. It's been shit for 5 years. I mean, it's been a good solid turd for 5 years, I would say. Jesus.
Okay.
It's just Ambrosia's friend.
Wanna be my SummerSlam? All right. All right.
There you go. We got some HLA going on in the. That's probably when it stopped being. That's it. After that, the whole HLA with Eric Bischoff. That's probably when it stopped being. See, bro, that's what you got to do. You got to just connect the dots. You got to
tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta. And I think that's after that. It stopped being. It stopped being good. In that regard. So. Yeah. So kudos to you, Ambrosia. Yeah, I unfortunately have to do wrestling podcasts on this every week and just constantly hear me bitch, moan, and complain.
In the ring, sure.
In the there you go. These are my Mario Kart buddies. We play Mario Kart and we
talking about bad.
How bad was Battle of the Belts?
Yes, mommy. Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Battle of the Belts. Ding ding.
Oh Jesus, you just got flustered. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Mommy comment and you get flustered?
Because I was thinking of the Battle of the Belts. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, please, Costa. Please let us. I don't remember it being that bad though.
The only good match was Jonathan versus
Jonathan Gresham versus the other ROH guy who was the champion. He was pretty phenomenal.
He reminded me of Elton John.
Of Elton John?
Yeah.
What the hell, bro?
His character.
Well, yeah, that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a little flamboyant and a little cocky. And I wasn't too crazy. The belts are coming.
Oh.
Oh, my
ladies,
apologies.
this is a wrestling podcast.
That's fine. Whatever. It's
and we're live.
Yeah. So with that though, yeah, honestly, no. So I remember watching it and I remember only caring about the Jonathan Gresham match. So it wasn't necessarily as good as the first one. So I do agree with you there, Kid Crazy.
It was really bad.
I don't know. I don't want to say really bad. The matches
no. It was
necessary.
terrible.
It wasn't bad.
was
It
terrible.
was good matches. It's just it didn't do anything.
It was one good match,
I'm looking
and the main event sucked.
because I've. Come on, bro. How you gonna say it sucks? You don't fucking remember the main event.
It was
One judge.
it was Rosa versus the native beast.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. Yeah,
No,
match wasn't great. Yeah,
It's-
you're right
it
about that.
sucked. It
You're right
sucked.
about that. Wasn't you know why there was no build though? There was
What?
no build for the match, so no
There
one
was
cared.
some build. There was some build.
Yeah, but no build for us to care. There wasn't like
Okay, but that's what I don't understand. It's their second. Excuse me. It was
it's
their
her
second.
first defense. It was
It's
her
their
first
s-
title defense.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying it was the second battle of the belts, and the second time the world title was not in the picture.
And I think they do that for that specific reason, though. I think they are going to do various titles for the Battle of the Belts, and then the world
It's
It's
supposed
gonna
to be
be-
a fill in
supposed to
between
film
pay-per-views, and it
pay-per-views,
doesn't
and
deliver.
it doesn't deliver on top of being just an hour. Yeah. So I think that's also a problem too. It's maybe too short. I think I remember us complaining about that last time too.
Hmm.
So I do feel it maybe should be a pay-per-view, maybe a cheaper pay-per-view to kind of get so you can at least go as long as you want. I feel like a sex joke is going to come out of this. To feel like you can go as long as you want. And yeah, because 1 hour, no bueno. It's just not enough time. I get it for Rampage, but when you're building something up like a Battle of the Belts, no. You know what I mean? Like the name in itself, it's very iconic and so on, and it just doesn't deliver.
If they want to do this, and they don't want to do, and they do not want to do a pay-per-view, just do it on a Dynamite.
That's it. Make it AEW Dynamite Battle of the Belts 2. At least have
It's
2 hours. You can do whatever you want, or make it like a special thing. 3-hour Dynamite, and the whatever Rampage is like a part of that. You won't have Rampage on Friday. It'll just be a 3-hour
like
Dynamite.
part 1, part 2. There you go.
Because I mean, what's going on at 10 o'clock on TNT or TBS? Nada. It's a movie. You know what I mean? So it can definitely do that. It can definitely do that for sure. Yeah, I totally forgot about Battle of the Belts. It was that shit though. I do remember the Grisham match. I thought that was dope. Grisham, for those of you who didn't watch, had retained the title, so that was always.
I didn't know
dope.
he was only. I did not know he was only 5'4".
Well, I didn't either because my friend.
I thought
my
he was much
friend-
taller.
Me too, because my friend had mentioned he's like, bro, this looks photoshopped, right? Because they saw him on the other side of the ring, and then you see this guy, he's like 6'8" or whatever. But he's not. It's just because Jonathan Gresham is really short. He's like 5'3". Him
Yeah.
and Jordan Grace are like an inch apart.
But he has a
in
nice
height.
physique. He's built like a rock.
Oh yeah, built like a rock. The whole octopus thing. It's
Yeah.
great. It's fine. But yeah, no, phenomenal wrestler. But he is short as balls.
fuck.
But yeah, great match, and I hope we see more of that guy. God damn it,
Elton John
his name Elton John. Yes, I hope we see
Ooh.
more of Elton John.
with his boys.
With his boys. Yeah.
That's what they're called, the boys.
Well,
Now-
no, but they had a name. No, they were like servants or something. They were like
The boys.
it was just the boys. Oh, okay.
The boys.
So obviously, I didn't see him in ROH back at the time.
Mm.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with ROH.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still waiting for a TV deal. I thought that was going to be the announcement.
yeah, I did as well. I almost feel like for now he's just gonna keep it with Dynamite, for now at least, until maybe he mentions
Castle.
HBO.
His name is Castle.
Castle.
What's his first
There we
name?
go.
What's his first name, Costa?
Yeah, bro. Why don't you just tell us the whole name? Because we know we're gonna ask. We clearly don't know anything, so you know we're gonna ask you for the first
So,
and the last.
I know
The
stuff.
Plinam and the Danyanam. Do you know stuff? You've been fucking up this entire cast.
I have not been fucking up.
No, you did get the Rosa thing right. That's correct. I've been fucking up this entire cast. My apologies.
Well, you should
Um,
watch and take notes.
I do watch. I just don't take notes, and I forget it after I watch, unless it's something really memorable. And unfortunately, aside from the announcement and the shitty, I only remember the coffin match because it wasn't great, and Sting flying off the balcony because
Well, you're not
when
a
did
good
we
help
ever see
either,
that?
Costa.
Yeah, like one job. God damn it!
Okay.
He's doing it too, but he's not doing it at the same time. It's weird.
Talking about that, what do you think of Sammy?
So I feel bad for Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I get why they got rid of it off him because he wasn't necessarily doing anything with it either.
No, right.
We did see heelish moves with Sammy,
which I'm okay with. He's a good heel. His girlfriend.
I almost feel like at this point though, it's not good heel heat. It's I don't want to see you on my fucking TV heat. It's almost like Cody heat.
Ooh, bad heat.
You know, bad heat. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just done. Like, it's not working out. Like, Tony tested the waters with that. I don't think Sammy should. I think Sammy should just be by himself. I don't think he needs anyone per se. He didn't do anything with a group. He's not doing anything with Tay Conti. Tay Conti doesn't.
Well,
have
they're
that
doing
great
something.
Oh well, yeah, they're tongue tying. They're playing tonsil hockey all over the place. But I don't know. They're not focusing on like a gimmick. Sure, she helped them win. Whatever. She I think distracted someone, the ref or something, so we can do a heel tactic. But I don't know. He'll be great as a heel, so I'm down for that to happen.
They just made him 3-time champion so he can tie Cody. Cody was 3-time. Yes, he was.
Yeah, I'm fine, cool. I mean, WWE's done stupid shit like that too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a slap in the face of Scorpio Sky, though.
Also, we can say the same thing about Finn Balor. Because he lost his U.S. title as well. That's another thing that happened.
Yeah.
Wait, and to Theory, not Austin Theory. No, just Theory. Yep, Theory is your United States champion.
Speaking of that, so also, guys, if you haven't noticed, Theory. So not only did Theory's name get changed, we also got 2 people from NXT who changed their name. Costa could certainly tell us what those 2 names.
And also an NXT wrestler that left and probably going to be in New Japan soon.
Yeah, Kushida had left, ladies and gentlemen. His contract had expired, and everyone kind of knew in the company that it was happening.
But they didn't do much. They didn't really use him in the right way.
Yeah, I mean, he was just a Japanese McFly in reality. You know what I mean? It was Back to the Future, the Japanese version. Like
Raquel.
Yeah. So instead of it being Raquel Gonzalez now, it's Raquel Rodriguez because hey, Spanish people all are the same, right? Like they're so racist with their stuff though. Like basically all of this is just a ploy so that they don't have to they don't want to use anyone's real names anymore. That's what it comes down to. Austin Theory got rid of the Austin. There was rumors because it was like Austin Stone Cold, but it's because his first name is Austin something, or he has an Austin in his name. So
are they gonna change Flair to just Charlotte again?
No, because Charlotte Flair is a big name, right? Okay. So they won't change Brock Lesnar. They won't change Charlotte Flair. They won't change Ronda Rousey.
Right. Okay.
They just because John Cena. These are top tier talents. We don't need to change your name. Everyone kind of knows you through WWE now. No one knows Ronda Rousey through UFC anymore. No one knows Brock Lesnar through UFC anymore. Kind of thing. He's been in WWE for long enough. Screw you guys. You guys want to become something? Take our name so we can take more money from you because that's how we roll. Yeah. And poor Finn, I'm happy Theory got it because I think Theory is phenomenal talent. I don't think his gimmick is great, but it's also kind of working because I do want to slap him in the face. I don't think he should have beat Finn Balor, though. I think Finn maybe should have lost it to someone else, and then he beats that person.
Kevin
'Cause
Owens will just be.
What? Kevin
Ke-
Owens will now be known as just Owens. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, that's a possibility. Because his real name is, it's not Kevin Steen, technically, his real name, though, is it? No.
It's Kevin Steen.
His real name is Kevin Steen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, but it's already different enough. It's oh my god, I hope they don't do that. They can easily do that. They can
Fight
easily
Owens,
do that.
fight.
Oh no. That could almost be a possibility. I don't think they'll do it though. They gave him $3 million, $3 million to whatever. People know Owens is that. I think they were more scared with Steen. That's why they originally changed it to Owens. They really got more ape shit after that NXT group though. So after the Sets, the Banks, the Charlottes, it was really after that they got all ape shit and careful with copyright stuff. So everyone after that is just kind of done. You know what I mean? Like,
I know we're going everywhere and anywhere, but
yeah.
How long is Finn's contract left? Do we know? Because I think he's gonna be done.
I think he's signed. I think he signed till 2024.
Oh, so he has a year. So look, you Finn leaves, MJF comes. Technically.
Oh man, you think?
MJF tweeted again, 2024.
Yeah, I mean, and he is really good friends with like Bruce Pritchard and stuff too, though. So like this guy,
I don't see him there, man.
Yeah, but he's gonna be top star galore, bro, and he's gonna be getting mad money too. So, I mean, at the end of the day, though, he's also gonna be fulfilling his dream as a wrestler, as a kid watching WrestleMania. That's the thing, man. The reason why everyone just goes to WWE is off the nostalgia.
Yeah, it's to go to Mania.
Like our super fan who was watching Ambrosia, she only watched in the 90s. Kind of like a lot of these wrestlers now. Only watched in the 90s and they grew up, and some of these people decided to become wrestlers and they became wrestlers and they wanted to main event WrestleMania, and then WWE became shit. But hey, I still want to hold on to this long living dream of mine where I want to main event WrestleMania. So you know what? And the money's there. So why not? MJF is not happy in AEW. And how about how they use him?
I think it's more because the new guys that are coming are getting more paid than him. That's the big factor.
Yeah, and he was on one of those 3-year deals, I think, too, right? Right. I think that's slowly coming up soon.
2024.
Well, 2024. So he had recently just resigned then, because he was there in 2019. So in 2019 there was that 3-year deal thing, which was like expired in 21 or whatever.
This is how I see this. This is how I see this going down. And we have this live. It's recorded. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I say in Double or Nothing, CM Punk is going to win the world title. MJF is going to finish his story with Wardlow. And then MJF is going to beat CM Punk for the world title.
Yeah, they could go that way. They could definitely go that way, but I don't see Hangman Page losing it anytime soon.
5-year contract for MJF.
5-year. There you go. Yeah, because Tony was smart enough to know better.
And your Philly Flyers your Flyers just scored.
Hey, go Philly, go! We fly into the cup. No, we're not. We're not making it. Watch Tony Khan on. He's an actor. He's married to Sarah Michelle Gellar. He was in Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yes, Freddie Prinze. Yes.
Wrestling with Freddie. He has a podcast. He had Tony Khan on, right? Because Freddie Prinze Jr. also was a writer for WWE.
Yeah, in the early late 90s. Yes,
late 90s. And Tony Khan, one, it's a very entertaining interview. It's a 2-parter. And yeah, he goes on to talk about how he acquired MJF, and he knows, and that's why that clicked in. Yes, it is 5 years, sort of ordeal. So Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, he has nothing else to lose because if Tony Khan can't match with WWE, he's just playing the game. At the end of the day, he knows he's money. People have been saying this for so long that he's money, he's money, he's money. And honestly, this guy's still going to be a star no matter where he goes. He might be tight-lipped in WWE.
Tight-lipped?
Well,
Tight-lipped.
I mean, tight-lipped, yeah.
He's going to be really tight-lipped. He's going to have a leash on. And plus, they have The Miz already. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, if he could do what The Miz does, just a little bit more harder and a little bit more extreme, it might still be a good time. MJF is entertaining no matter where he goes.
Oh, I love MJF.
The company doesn't make MJF. MJF makes the company.
I'm a mid-carder.
So
I'm mid.
But he'd be world champion, and he'd be world champion much quicker. Much quicker.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
If Tony's going to do anything, I imagine he's going to be giving MJF the championship before his contract expires.
But it was interesting is that when Cody came in and they said I'm pretty sure they're going to be superstar wrestlers that are going to ask him about WWE, and I popped in my head MJF right away. MJF is going to be one of those guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Young Bucks as well. No. You never know.
Young Bucks aren't going.
Well, I know who's not going. FTR's not going. Even though WWE is interested in them again. Now you're interested. Now,
yeah, you done fucked up with FTR. I don't even remember what their WWE names were anymore. Right?
Revival. The Revival.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fuck the Revival.
Fuck
FTR.
the Revival. That's it exactly. Yeah, no. They're in. Yeah, but no, they won't go back though. They won't go back.
I hope
feel
not.
Like
because they're in a hot streak now.
I feel like those who actually were in WWE and he got fired or released, they're not going to go back.
Cody left.
For any kind of money. Yeah, but Cody was gone for 6 years. Cody doesn't remember, and yes, and that's why I had always said, guys, it's a freaking work. It's a Rihanna song.
I was with you.
Whatever have you, right?
I was on the boat. I was sailing with you.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah. So
I was sailing with you.
Exactly. And we were wrong and whatever, but and so me thinking, bro, all of your friends are getting released from this company. Like, you got to know it's a shit show. I'm sure people are talking it about you, but at the end of the day, you don't know until you're there. And I feel like unless Cody got something in his contract where he can, like, he has a bit of creative control where he can say no to shit, almost like a Hogan contract or something. He's gonna get, he's gonna eventually get where, how Mox was depressed or whatever have you. Like, they can't fuck around with Cody Rhodes.
I just say he wins the title. He's gonna have it for I want to say a year, a couple of months, and then he's gonna leave.
Not a year.
That's what I say.
Yeah,
he's just there to say, I'm a world champion. I did my thing. Let me go back to wherever.
I don't think they'll take him. I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take Cody Rhodes back. I wouldn't take him back. Fuck him. He's not worth it now. He wasn't worth it then because he should have turned heel like ages ago.
But he has to stop racism once more.
Oh, Jesus.
He has to, brother. He has to.
Oh, no. Well, that didn't
liberty.
It didn't work the first time. It won't work the second. He fucked up. He should have turned heel. I think it was at like Double or Nothing or something.
Yeah.
And then the fans just really wanted him to turn heel. He didn't fucking do it. He stopped racism with his promo. And then, it was just stupid. He had so many chances.
What if this is just a storyline that he said?
No, it's not. He can't be a storyline.
And he brings the title to AEW.
He can't. He'll get sued.
Like CM Punk did, he jumped over the fans and he said, "Bye-bye, Vince."
Yeah, no, I'm not that psychotic. I'm not gonna go jump on that bandwagon.
But
no, I can't imagine something that will never happen. I know I never say never, but that's
and the words of Vince McMahon, anything could happen in the WWF.
It was the worst Vince McMahon explanation ever. It was
tired.
Like Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson put together.
Hey, bonjour. Hey.
Oh Jesus. And so
Oh,
yeah, that's it, guys. I'm sorry, we're very unprepared, and Costa isn't helping us out.
I'm prepared. Okay, I watch my stuff. I'm bad with names, but I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Do you? I feel like we've been we've been all over the place this entire podcast.
It's okay. Someone has told me it's not good to be prepared. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, and apparently you took that really to heart to the point where we can't recall what goes on in the shows.
I'm
Guess the word, brother.
floating. I'm
No,
like
no,
this.
we're
I'm
floating and we're sinking. We're floating and we're sinking, brother.
no. I'm
Our
above water.
floats are not good.
I'm
Your head's
bubbling.
above
Blub,
water?
blub, 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 blub.
Yeah, it's slowly, brother. It's gonna go down. The ship is going down. And I mean, okay, so we're gonna get the tag team champions face off each other, right? That's the thing that's
Yes.
gonna happen.
Usos are gonna win.
Usos versus RK Bro. They're gonna unify the belts at
WrestleMania Backlash.
at WrestleMania Backlash. I think it was the Raw prior where we were supposed to see the Usos face RK Bro, but then Private Party got involved, and that was a pretty decent match. Honestly, Usos, I feel like never put on a bad match.
No,
They honestly never do, but I'm not necessarily a fan of them being with Roman because they legit play the part that they need to, but at the same time, it makes me forget about them. So
I have news.
yeah,
Technically, Kenta. Do you know who's Kenta?
yes,
Has
I've heard this
called
name before.
CM Punk for the pay-per-view Forbidden Doors.
Forbidden Door, one job.
Door, sorry. It's I gotta spell it wrong.
It's
then.
one door. It's a single door. It's a
Forbidden Door. So now there's a rumor of Kenta versus Punk,
Oh,
and it's gonna
this
be
could be a
gone.
fun pay-per-view, man.
It's gonna be a GTS versus GTS.
Yeah, which story is written on its own. Nice. Do you know if they face each other? Has Punk
No.
ever been to New Japan? Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, but not for a long time.
Okay, that's fair. Fair, nice. So that's breaking news. CM Punk versus Kenta. It's technically Kenta Ibushi this time.
It's not confirmed. It's just
Fuck. So why announce it if it's not confirmed? One job.
it says Kenta calls out CM Punk for a match at Forbidden Door.
Okay, so it might happen.
Yeah,
It's most likely good. Who reported this?
Wrestling Daily News.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that would be fire, and that would make sense. Is it like a tweet from Kenta though? God damn it, bro! You can't just read a headline.
Of course I did. Yes, technically Kenta wrote on a tweet, "Give me G2S versus GTS."
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure the fans would want to see that too.
Take my money now.
Take my money now, kind of thing. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty great paper.
You know, Kenta, he was in the NXT.
I'm sorry, they don't use the people in NXT properly.
What am I dealing with here?
Oh, well, they don't. They didn't use Kenta properly in NXT either.
He was injured often as well.
He was. Yeah, that's probably why too. I really don't remember him. And yeah, I don't know. Roman, who's Roman facing now? What's going on with Roman?
They don't have plans for Roman yet.
There's rumors that Roman was supposed to keep the title until like next WrestleMania, apparently too.
Well, The Rock.
And no, but you don't need The Rock and Roman as a title thing.
Yes.
Really don't.
No, you don't. But it you know, WWE, it's nothing without a title.
This is really why, though. Honest to God, it's just I love Roman, and yes, he's the best thing about SmackDown. But
It's the best thing of WWE. Period.
I mean, and that's not saying much, though. Like, sure, insert this town here, acknowledge me, and whatever. Cool, great promos, but like, fuck, man. In a 5-hour span of just SmackDown and Raw,
Yes.
the only things we could think of are Cody, Seth, and Roman.
And the tag team titles.
And the tag team titles. And Finn losing because that's just more shocking rather than us caring about Austin Theory.
No.
Theory. My
Theory.
apologies. Theory.
Theory.
My apologies. Fair enough.
Not the Big Bang Theory, just a theory.
Just theory. It's a theory.
Yeah, theory.
Yeah, it's really stupid how they're just changing their names just randomly like that too. Just like, and they say just announce it. Oh, I want to go by Theory. Like, okay, cool story, bro.
Oh, I have no theories on through that.
No, you definitely did. And in terms of that, so there's obviously no NXT report because our NXT guy who watches it doesn't do it unless Costa feels like Mr. Kid Crazy feels like putting the report on the chat, then we can certainly put it up. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't honestly know what else to talk about. That's kind of what necessarily happened. That Dynamite announcement was the big thing, and then that Punk versus Dustin Rhodes match was good, but really the only thing that was kind of interesting there was us seeing Hangman versus Punk for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't really know what else to tell you guys. And yeah. So on that note, what was your kind of like match of the night and match of the week, I guess?
Oh, match of the week. I would have to say my match of the week was the Punk versus Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I would am I confusing my weeks here now? The 3-on-3 was this Rampage, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, that's fair.
Can
Yes, so it was this. It was the Combat Club versus the Gun Club. That was a pretty fun match. It actually showcased
Billy's
the
kids.
Gun Club, Billy's kids. Yeah, and Billy Gunn was there too. And that was a good match. There was even the whole Danhausen thing that wasn't on TV, but there was film of it afterwards where he cursed William Regal. It was hilarious.
I am that boring. I'm that boring.
No, we're that boring because we're not updated.
Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? Who you're asking?
Well, all of us. What the fuck are we asking? Doesn't matter.
But
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
It depends on what era of all time. That's a tough.
All time.
One.
That's the era, motherfucker. All time.
It's a tough one, man.
Top of your head. Don't think about it.
I put up Hogan and Austin.
Gun to your head. Best wrestler of all time. All time.
No, it's not best. It's your favorite.
Favorite wrestler of all time.
Hogan. Sorry. I'm a Hulkamaniac, man.
Yeah, apparently.
He's one who introduced me to wrestling. And then when I got older, I went to Austin.
Of all time, you're still saying Hogan, though?
Look, the question, who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Yeah, apparently it's Hogan.
Hogan.
You know, it's not just the 80s, huh? It's all time. I'm so upset you're giving him that much credit. I mean, he deserves credit. Sure, he did a lot for the business and cool, but goddamn, that's fine. It's your opinion, but it's good. He's in
my top 5.
Wow, of all time though. Okay, but no.
Okay, go. Who? Let me hear yours.
Best favorite wrestler of all time.
Hey, you can't think about it. There's a gun in your head.
Okay.
Bam, you're dead. You don't have no one. No, seriously. See, I can't think about it. This guy's been thinking already a minute.
Okay. Sorry. I'm going to keep talking so I don't think about it. I'm going with
The Blue Meanie?
Shawn Michaels.
Hers
Shawn Michaels, I think.
Undertaker. That's one of my other top 5.
Yeah, but she's like a punk emo chick, so she's weird like that.
That's fine. That's rock on, sister.
Sorry, I messed up your thing. The Undertaker. No, The Undertaker's a valid choice.
Rock on.
Fun little fact: The Undertaker literally just retired like last year. Yeah, he
For the
hasn't been
first time,
wrestling
second time, or third time?
technically the first. Technically, he announced his retirement though, so it's his first. The other ones was like innuendo
Mhm.
kind of thing,
Okay.
but this one was for the first time
What's your favorite? What's your favorite tag team of all time?
of all time. Damn. I am going to actually go with someone who's fairly recent, FTR. I think that's fair. I think if I had to think quickly about it, yeah, no. Just are you mocking me? Is that what
No,
you're
no, I love FTR.
okay.
I love FTR.
I think all time, I think I would have to give FTR. I could watch any of their matches like no problem. You?
Brainbusters.
Steiners?
No,
Who's the
Brainbusters.
Brainbusters?
Anderson and Blanchard.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's past my. How old are you?
What do you mean how old I am?
God damn.
I'm
The fuck?
35.
Shit. Okay, no. So you're not that
Hardy. I'm old school.
the
Like
Hardy
one.
Boys. All right, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, maybe if it was still in the 90s, I'd say the
Yeah.
Hardy Boys too. That's a
My-
fair one.
See,
Maybe
like
not
my
even.
if I had to give you my top 4, it's the Brainbusters, then there's the Beverly Brothers, and then there's LOD and Demolition.
Wow.
And if I have to put a fifth one, the Rockers. And I really don't give.
You're too old school. What the fuck?
I'm old school all the way.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
All the way.
All right. Nice. No, I'd probably do FTR. I would most likely do the Dudley Boys,
The Douglas from EC or the Douglas?
Steiners,
Okay, but wait. Douglas from EC? or
ECW Dudleys,
Okay.
ECW Dudleys.
Steiners from WCW, NWA, or WWE?
When they weren't in the WWE. Oh, they were technically
In the 90s, hello, with the Beverly Brothers.
Yes, WCW Steiners
Jesus, come on, people.
or NWA Steiners technically.
Oh, so we're talking about
And I only say that because I watched like an old school NWA Steiners. Like it was their first little tag team
Mhm.
tournament thing. I forgot what it's called. They
World
only
Tour?
did it. Huh?
the World Tour. The World Tour. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was like a tag team tournament pay-per-view though,
Mm-hmm.
and they only did it once. So yeah, but the Steiners back then, I don't for some reason recall much of the Steiners in WWE. But I do remember them in WCW, but that's when they were a little bit older, correct?
Sorry, I was reading something.
Yeah,
Repeat that?
no, you're not going to repeat it. So, FTR, Dudley's. I'm missing someone.
Who is your favorite female wrestler of all time? I would have to go. I have to go with Trish.
Okay, I can't hate that, but
Is that too new school for you? I could go old school if you want.
well, I mean that's kind of too new.
How about
school for
Rocky
you.
Robin?
Rocky
Robin.
Fuck
Rocky
off.
Robin.
You saw the Dark Side of the Ring episode and you just fucking knew Rocky Robin was then. Don't give me that bullshit.
Hey, don't start with my Rocky Robin.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Best female wrestler of all time. Fuck.
He's gonna say Mae Young.
It's gonna be a new school-ish wrestler though. I feel like I would have to give it.
You suck at this.
Yeah, I do suck at it. Well, because I feel like it's injustice for me not mentioning someone from the 90s, but they also didn't do a lot. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with Luna. Luna Vachon, because her ECW shit was pretty crazy.
I can respect that.
Even
Even though she's not really a Vachon, but I can respect that. She was adopted.
she was adopted, but I mean, fuck, people get adopted, they're real. Like, what the fuck? You don't gotta, It was like her daughter. God damn it. For anyone who's adopted listening to this podcast, you've just ruined their life.
No,
forever.
that's not what I meant.
Yeah, well,
Because
we
we all
what
ta-
it was heard.
Because when we say, "Oh, she's a Vachon," I mean she's a French Canadian. She's not French Canadian. She's American. That's what I meant.
Oh, Jesus. Always a language issue with it. No, I'm fucking with you. Yes, thank you, Ambrosia, for the questions. We obviously couldn't answer them as quickly as we
Well, I
could.
did because I had a gun in my head, but this one had
I
he had a little laser on his eye.
exactly. And yeah, so
Before we
promised. Oh,
before we go, I have
I was
to
about
I have to
end
say
it, 'cause holy shit.
I wanted Costa to be here, but he's not here.
One
But
job.
he's working. It's fine. Last week on Easter, we made a year. WTN made a
Y'all?
year. And when I started doing this, I didn't think it was gonna be us three.
Right.
It was supposed to be me and me blabbing. But I met you a year ago, and I knew Costa for many years.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to thank both of you live in front of everyone that I wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys.
Yeah, no, likewise, brother. It's been a year. That's messed up. But it hasn't been a year that we've been on, has it? Or it's almost been a year that we've been on too.
It's been a year that WTN is on.
Oh.
And I believe our first contact was at SummerSlam.
Snap. Okay. So fair. Been a year it's been on, but been since SummerSlam since we've been live, I think.
Yeah. As of all three of us was around
It's like a
SummerSlam.
live thing. Okay. Fair enough. No, but it still gets that 1 year candle. So that's still pretty dope. Thank you guys also for, watching, helping, supporting. And by all means, we certainly appreciate it. Boy, does a year go by fast.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I promise to be more. And clearly after a year, we're still
Take
not
notes.
prepared. We don't take notes.
But see, look,
So-
I have a book that says Big Red WTN. Okay, it's just that I just forget. Now I just do my math in it and my budgeting.
You're budgeting. So guess what? You're gonna have to go pick up another. You're gonna have to go pick up another book at Farmer Pre, and that's it. But I don't know what to tell you. Now there's a whole bunch of math in there. You're gonna be Steiner pretty soon.
See, my last time I actually wrote notes was at Survivor Series. That's all.
Wow. Well, I mean, yeah, and it's honestly better on your phone though. And I say that without even still doing notes, but I'm always like, hey, I'll just write down what I'm thinking on my phone. But that's what we're gonna use TikTok for.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna use TikTok for to kind of get that going. It won't necessarily be edited. It will just be kind of all of us giving opinions and whatever. And then so you'll randomly see some stuff there, hit you with some news there as well. It's gonna be interesting,
A first reaction of something.
Will be whatever pops up. I was gonna do a TikTok about the whole New Japan thing, whatever, and then I forgot. And hopefully we don't do that going forward. But it shall be fun. It shall be fun. And we promise to be better prepared next time. Costa, thank you for joining us, even though you couldn't be with us in person per se. So thank you, though, for joining us. Ambrosia, Jocelyn, Mel, thank you guys as well for being here. Casey, one job. I don't know. You're usually here, bud. What's going on?
He's selling TVs.
He's what?
Doesn't he sell TVs for them?
TVs? Where did you hear this?
He's a salesman, no?
Yeah, he sells cell phones.
Oh, I was close.
TVs, cell phones.
Okay.
Either way, we're not here to talk about Casey's career. We're here to talk about the love and support we have for our fans, and we appreciate it, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess we'll see you next time with a better prepared show. And Kid Crazy will be joining us. And hopefully we'll have more HLA action going forward. Guys, thank you all. You can follow me at JLB420. Real Talk at Real Talk. Real Talk Radio is the brand. Anchor.fm/RTR. And I will be doing more movies, more music, more a little bit of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look for a review of the Batman and Ambulance movie coming out. Hopefully I release it both tomorrow, get my opinions on that, and a few other things. So definitely check that out. All the links will be down below in the doobly doos. Of course, WTN Wrestling is everywhere you can find us, on your TikToks, on your Facebooks, on your Instagrams, on your Twitters. We are everywhere.
YouTube.
The links on YouTube, of course. We will be, we're everywhere. So Twitch.
Audio.
Twitch yet? I don't think we have a Twitch yet.
Nope.
We will probably be getting a Twitch too, because why not? It's free. Everyone else has it. But yeah, so he's like, no, not another one. So you guys can certainly follow us on all of those. All the links will be down below in the doobly doos. We will have them we will have them there for you. It's been a year and it's been a pleasure. And cheers to. Do you have anything to drink? No.
Well, I have an empty bottle. Actually, I have some water. Hey, I have some water. Hey.
Cheers to a year, and here's to 1,000 more years, good sir.
1,000, damn.
I don't know. It is what it is. And yeah, and thank you guys once again. We will talk to you. Well, you'll find out. We'll either see you on Thursday or next Sunday, and we'll bring you all of the juicy news that you need. Of course, follow our social medias for all of that as well. I will stop talking. We will see you guys next time. Until then, ciao for now.